The Words to Our Daughters participatory project has run for about 4 months and has involved almost 25 workshops with women, girls and people who don't identify as female in the community. And the workshops have taken the shape of conversations or more creative workshops, including some songwriting and some playwriting. So those workshops have involved people as young as probably 10 years old and have ranged right up. So it's been really interesting to hear different people's perspectives. And from that, the artists have gone away inspired by the conversations and made their own work. We've also had some contributions from those people within the community who have either been part of a workshop and created something there and then, or have had just a little bit more mentoring from the artists on this project to make work that can be included in the project. So we've come up to Caithness for a week to work together on a writing retreat to make a piece of theatre that is a play with music. And we're working collaboratively to do that. Meanwhile, we're able to check in with the community and really get a sense of what it's like to be a woman now in a rural place. We've enjoyed working up here. It's been peaceful and lovely and just nice to focus on one job at a time as freelance artists. It's not often you can do that. And to work with other artists and be inspired by people in the local area. I'm Francesca and I'm one of the writers on the project, and I have been inspired by meeting women of different generations and looking at the similarities and differences in their experiences.
So it was always about cars, but my dad wanted a boy. So I was then sort of
encouraged to like all that sort of
yeah, I just did anyway.
Yeah.
I said don't change yourself because you don't really need to. What's the best piece of great advice I've given myself?
It's about the experiences we're having, the life we're living, not necessarily focused on feminism, but it's coming from the perspective of living as a woman.
I'm on a bit of a journey, I'm a feminist journey myself just now, so I wanted to hear different views from people who were a different age to me, and that's not just the girls and the actresses that have come up, but also other people in the community that I live in, and also for my 12-year-old daughter to be able to form her own opinion about feminism, her journey that she might like to take.
So what I've been looking at, or what I've been interested in for this project, is the kind of stories that women get told throughout their lives, be it the first stories in terms of fairy tales,
Yeah.
and also the stories that we get told in terms of the people who influence us.
So my name's Alexandria Patience, Alex really, and I'm a theatre maker, but living in the North Coast I've become more known as just a storyteller, and actually, to be honest, that is what my background is. My family are all Fisher. I come from different areas of Scotland in the way that Fisher communities kind of travelled around from place to place to place. Fairy come one night to my bed fit, and a grumbly guest for sure was he, saying, "Here I am, thy bairn's father."
So I think for a lot of people who use social media or the media and generally just this kind of noise of different influences around, and how much expectation that puts on us.
So there's been a lot come up about kind of Me Too, about social media, body image, expectations on women now, what expectations might previously have been, or kind of the progress that's been made.
My name's Julie and I am one of the writer performers on this project, and I have been looking at things like women in public spaces and kind of taking it more emotional as well as physical space.
And really quite apprehensive about coming because I've never done anything like this before, but I found that the girls would come in and just feel relaxed, and made me feel included in what we were doing.
The lyrics, there's a particular lyric, you do it to yourself and that's what really hurts. And actually, that's something that, you know, kind of runs through my head sometimes. And this, I was like, oh, it's not a bad thing. I know that if I'm doing it to myself, then I can stop doing it.
I've been really interested during kind of the journey of the project when we've been talking to the younger women, the teenagers, late teens, and kind of noticing what the differences are maybe in how I was at their age and what I was worried about, and how in a lot of cases they feel they can be more open about how they feel about things and the things they want to talk about, and those things are more progressive, but also where things don't seem to have changed at all.
Like complete bucket list and like see new world and stuff, and like be well educated about different cultures and religions and everyone's equal and all that kind of stuff.
I'm Becky Taylor. I'm working on the music section of the show, which
Try your best, stand up and absorb it, cover up your chest. If they look, don't blame them. It's just the natural instinct of our men.
it just really interested me to like sort of look beyond my own little bubble of the people I know, and to get to meet other people from completely different backgrounds, and see what their experiences are. So
Which is what you really value about them.
That's a word
Which you've got up here.
What interests me about this project is I'm enjoying talking to lots of different women, and that's been really interesting, and finding out what they're into, their stories, and it's also a pleasure to be making music.
Oh, Mason, we met at the nursery. He's lots of fun, he makes me happy when we play together. Oh, Mason.
I thought it would be a very good activity for me to do with my daughters, to sort of, for them to see that it's not just me that's promoting feminism to them and about being themselves, that there's actually a wider world also doing it, and that it's a good thing, not just their mum.